And we start with a developing story. This morning, a Santa Fe mother is facing child abuse charges, accused of getting drunk, passing out in a field, then leaving her two small kids to fend for themselves. 28-year-old Sherry Lee Jeremiah is facing 2 felony counts of child abuse. Police say a stranger found her 5- and 1-year-old girl wandering in a field behind Walmart in Santa Fe late Friday night. Officers found Jeremiah face down, completely passed out. The open field the kids were found wandering in is home to broken glass, liquor bottles, and a homeless camp. News 13 obtained a recording of what the girl's mom told police that night. Take a listen.
I love to drink.
Then
what about it? I love to drink.
Okay.
How come? Is it a problem for me to drink?
Yeah, it is.
How come?
The officer, of course, explained the problems. Jeremiah went on to say she told her kids to go away. She was arrested.
This morning, a man who provided the drugs that led to a 14-year-old girl's death is beginning his probation today.
I am sorry that I ever affiliated myself in a party scene like this, and I've taken responsibility for my actions.
Hannah Brush died after taking a large amount of Molly and Benadryl at a foam party at Expo, New Mexico. In court yesterday, Stone's attorney argued that his client sold drugs to an adult hanging out with Brush. A judge sentenced the man to 3 years probation.
We did some check-in just before news time and found the man arrested for shooting at 2 women remains locked up this morning. It happened yesterday in Arenal near Isleta by St. Anne's Catholic Church. Deputies say 2 women were arguing with Stephen Rausch. Deputies say Rausch then fired several shots toward them as they walked away. 1 woman was hit. She's expected to be okay, though. The deputies then arrested the man, who has an extensive criminal background. We turn now to this. A new program at the University of New Mexico is drawing students from all majors.
It's called the Innovation Academy, and it's part of a larger movement in the Duke City. News 13's Catherine Mazzone has more.
Good morning, Adam. The program is all about hands-on learning, giving students the skills they need to be successful in the business world, no matter what profession they choose.
We're learning stuff that I couldn't get in the classroom.
When freshman Kyle Gwen heard about a new program at UNM, he knew right away he wanted in. A few weeks into his first semester, and already Gwen says it was the right move.
I spend, 2.5 hours there every day, and I absolutely love it.
Gwen's talking about the Innovation Academy.
The resource for students of all ages who want to know about entrepreneurship, creativity, and innovation.
Robert Del Campo is the Innovation Academy director and a professor with the Anderson School of Business. He says the academy is part of a growing movement in Albuquerque
to try to fundamentally change the economic structure of the city of Albuquerque and the state of New Mexico.
Leaders at UNM say the Innovation Academy is the academic counterpart to an entrepreneurial partnership. It's Innovate ABQ. Part of this building behind me is set to be its future home.
Innovation Academy and Innovate ABQ are married, yet we have some distinct identity. So Innovate ABQ will certainly be successful, but even if it weren't going to happen, Innovation Academy is an important academic program for us.
Del Campo says the curriculum looks a lot like other similar programs at universities around the country, but with a twist.
It's across all majors, and the interdisciplinary focus that we have makes it completely unique and new. You might be a dance major, but you need to know about being an entrepreneur because you're likely going to be a contractor.
Students say that makes the academy even more appealing.
Great things can happen when people from different disciplines get together and are able to make something move from the classroom to reality.
And Gwen says it's a big part of why he signed up, to learn how to turn those theories and ideas into realities.
We've all had a really cool idea that we would maybe to make see happen, a business idea or something. And I feel like the Innovation Academy is going to give us those tools to actually make that happen. I'm super excited about that.
Now, here are a few stats about the new academy. It started up in March of this year and has 72 classes on the books. 1,400 students are enrolled in the academy and 96 faculty members are involved. Back to you.
Catherine, thanks. And here's one event for the community. The Innovation Academy will host a former Disney Imagineer on September 10th in their Architecture Lecture Hall, Room 101. It's set to begin at 6:30 p.m. New this morning, we've learned that IndyCar driver Justin Wilson has died as fans continue to mourn his loss. The 37-year-old died Monday, just one day after being hit in the head by flying debris from another car during a race in Pennsylvania on Sunday. The acclaimed sports car racer is survived by his wife and 2 daughters.
And our thoughts go out to them this morning. Take a look at this. A pricey oops caught on camera in Taiwan. A 12-year-old boy tripped over a rope barrier at an art exhibit, and he accidentally punched a hole in a $1.5 million painting. Can you believe that? The painting is titled Flowers. It's about 350 years old and on loan from Italy. Museum administrators are not asking the boy and his family to pay for the damage. That's the good news here, at least for them. Instead, they will ask the insurance company to cover the restoration costs and compensate the painting's owner.
Oh my goodness, that's a big oops, isn't it?
That is the biggest scare for parents, right? You're in a store, don't touch things, you're going to break it, we're going to have to buy it. Imagine that happening.
And I'm sure he feels bad too. Listen to this. A man got behind the wheel of a police cruiser, but officers in Cincinnati were able to stop him before he could get away. Watch this video. They thought they were able to get him anyway. With guns trained on him, the man jumped out of the car and darted across the interstate. He ran across several lanes of I-71, jumped across the median onto the other side of the road. Police say the man was standing in front of cars there on the other side of the interstate trying to carjack a vehicle, but he wasn't displaying any kind of weapon, so the cars they slowed down but didn't move, right? Police eventually captured him using a taser. What an ordeal.
Slippery suspect,
I know.
huh?